I don't know why everybody's acting surprised that Cyrax got busted again. And I'm not saying that this right here should be ignored. No, this should not be ignored. When you got a sicko out there, somebody like Cyrax that's doing these things on social media, stuff like this should never be ignored. Because stuff like this just makes me want to puke just by reading it and everything like that. So, what do you guys expect from a loser like Cyrax? The guy is an attention whore. That's what he is. He's an attention seeker, and I think he's doing this intentionally on purpose just to get caught. Because come on now, after what just happened with Cassandra, come on, man. If you've been catfished on the internet more than 50 times or over 100 times on social media, if you've been catfished and been played by different females and they all catfish you and some of them came out to be dudes or females who just setting you up just to make you look like a clown. If you've been going through that for the last 7 to 8 years on the internet, then you obviously just doing this on purpose. You're doing this intentionally for attention. You know what I'm saying? Because Cyrax, in my honest opinion, I think he's just doing this just for attention. He's doing it for attention. Because I ain't never seen somebody, and that's the thing about these PDF on the internet. When they see that they're not getting arrested, when they see that the cops and them are not doing anything about it, they're going to continue on doing what they're doing by talking to these minors on the internet and talking to these fake decoys. They're going to continue to do that. Look at EDP 445. He's never been arrested. They never arrested him. And EDP is probably talking to minors right now as we speak. You know what I'm saying? Because no one ain't really heard from EDP. You know, EDP pretty much done died down. But who's to say that EDP 445 isn't talking to minors still on the internet? Who's to say that he isn't doing it, though? Because that's what these PDFs do. There's nothing that you can say or do to help these PDF. I mean, yes, you can bust these people. You can bust these guys. But these guys right here, they come out and they do the same old thing. I mean, yeah. I've seen PDFs go to jail for 10 years. There was this one guy, I forgot what his name was, but he was a PDF. This guy did 10 or 15 years in prison messing with a minor, messing with an 11-year-old girl. He gets out 15 years later and does the same thing again. And I'm thinking to myself, how did this guy not get beat up in prison? How does PDF survive in prison? Because, you know, in prison, they put some of these PDFs in protected custody where there's not a lot of violent inmates around. That's what they do. And, you know, the system needs to stop showing these PDFs mercy. That's why these PDFs do what they do. Because the system, they be going light on these PDFs. They be going real light on these people. And that's why these people are going to keep doing what they're doing. You got to start making examples out of PDF like Cyrax. You got to make examples out of these people in order for them to know that the system is not playing with y'all. You know, I'm trying to think what country that is. I think I forgot. It's in a different country though, but I think it's in Korea or some country though. I haven't really done my research, but I heard that in a different country that if you get caught messing with a minor or whatever like that, they cut off your hot dogs. Yes, they cut off your hot dogs. I'm trying to figure out. I mean, you guys might know what country that is though, but I'm trying to think what country that is that they don't play that PDF stuff. If you get caught messing with a minor, they cut your hot dogs off. And you know what? That's what America needs to start doing. They need to start cutting these PDFs like Cyrax cut their little hot dogs off. That's what they need to do. They can never use it again. That's what they need to start doing. They do. But you know, America's not going to do that because that's just too cruel. But you know what? They need to come up a new way of punishing these PDFs. That if any one of you PDFs out there get caught messing with these young kids out there, they get their hot dogs chopped off. If America start doing that, started setting examples and doing stuff like that, which they would never do anything like that because America would look at that as cruelty. But I don't see how that's real cruelty when it's cruelty of them messing with minors, talking to minors, saying inappropriate things to minors. Y'all trying to say that ain't cruel on what they're doing there, messing with minors, trying to get up with these minors, showing their private part to these minors. Y'all saying that ain't cruel, but that's real cruel of the system chopping their hot dogs off. No, man, they need to come up with something like that in America, man, about these PDFs. They need to set examples about these PDFs out here. They need to. Because it's going to continue to happen, people. It's going to continue to happen until the system starts stepping up and start really making examples out of these PDFs. The system really needs to step it up about these people. Because PDFs, they need to be extinct like dinosaurs. They do. They need to be extinct like dinosaurs. They need to be wiped out just like dinosaurs. If you guys get my drift on what I'm trying to say behind these words. You know what I'm saying? They need to be wiped out. They don't deserve to breathe the same air like dinosaurs. You know what I'm saying? If y'all once again get my drift on what I'm saying about these PDFs. And you know what, Cyrax? You really need, I don't know, man. You know, that beating that Marty gave you, that little beating that Marty gave you, I don't think that wasn't good. I mean, yeah, he did give you a beating though, but I think he should have did way worse on you. He really should have did way worse on you. He should have broken your ribs. You know, your ribs. Should have broken your jaw. He should have broken your arm, your legs. That's what he should have did. He should have did way more. He should have did way worse than you. He should have did all that. That's what he should have done that day. When he put his weight on you and had you on that ground, he should have did way more damage to you. And how you know what? Cyrax is just beyond stupid. He's just beyond stupid, people. And you know what, Cyrax? If you flag this video, I don't care at the end of the day because it's not going to stop people from making videos about you. So even if you get this video taken down, you still got millions of more videos to flag. So flagging this video is not going to stop. It's not going to stop millions of more people from talking about you. So you just wasting your time even trying to flag my video because I ain't going to shut up. I ain't going to shut up. You know what I'm saying? It's just that, you know, he's still creeping around the internet. I guess he doesn't really want to say nothing. I think he's scared to say something because he knows if he says something, he knows the internet going to get disconnected. Because I think his internet is back on, though. His internet got to be back on because, you know, Sally's got to have her internet in order to pay her bills. So I know Sally probably done told Cyrax, like, you know, don't make no more videos or else those people going to come over and disconnect our internet and our cable again or whatever like that, though. Who knows, though, man? The dude's an idiot, boy. You still ain't learned your lesson. You saw what Cassandra did to you. Cassandra sat there and played you, had you dancing in the videos and stuff like that. I mean, if that wasn't a valuable lesson to learn, man, like, dude is just so easy, man. He's just so easy. You know, a female can sit there and tell you what you want to hear, and you'll sit there and fall for it like an idiot. You'll fall for it like an idiot, man, because you're easy. You're just easy. That's why all these females, whether some of them are real or not, that's why they sit there and set you up because they know you're just an easy target. You try to get with the next female because, you know, when Cassandra broke your heart and played you, you try to get with another female thinking that you're trying to get back at Cassandra, but you end up playing yourself. And that's why, is that why you do what you do, Cyrax? Is that when these females play you, when these females catfish you, you go on to the next, hoping that she'll accept you for who you are, thinking that you're trying to get back at the others that done you wrong, and then the one that you thinking that she cares about you is really just setting you up. I mean, come on, man. Ain't no normal woman gonna ever be with you, man. Come on, man. A normal woman gonna want to be with a guy like you after she see these videos about you on social media, all these disgusting things, you being racist and flashing your penis on camera, doing all that type of stuff. You think a normal woman would want to have something to do with you, especially if she have kids? She ain't gonna want no a woman gonna want, a woman with kids is not gonna want you around her kids. Unless she's one of them dumb women's out there that don't mind sickos being around her kids. Unless she's one of those types. But yeah, man. This don't really come to surprise them. I mean, you can just look at the picture and tell that it's fake. It's fake. Like, bro, you'll believe anything, man. You'll believe any picture that someone will send you. Google got these little pictures on the website where you can scan these pictures to see if they're real or fake. I mean, you don't even know that exists, Cyrax. I mean, you don't really have to do that. I mean, if someone sent me a picture like that, man, I could clearly tell that's a fake picture. Clearly, that's fake. I don't fall for it. I don't fall for it. I don't. I don't fall for that stuff because that's what they do to try to set you up. They want you to sit there and say, "Yeah, you look all nice and sexy and this and that," and then they turn around and say, "Oh, you know I'm 15 years old," and bam, they got you right there. They got you right there. Like, I say the best female that really catfished you and got you good was Cassandra. Cassandra was the only one that got you really good by recording you, laughing at you and everything. That I say she's the only female did it better than any other female out there. That when it comes on making you look stupid on the internet. Rest of them they just catch you texting and everything like that, which that's been done. But Cassandra, she did it best. She did it best out of all the other females out there by recording you, making you believe that she loved you and she wanted you to be with her. Which she didn't really have to put no efforts in it. I mean, you could clearly tell she was playing character the whole time, but she didn't have to put no efforts in it. It was just that simple. Cause I know Cassandra wanted to puke, man. I know that woman wanted to puke every time she wanted to talk to you. And every time you kept trying to show your penis to her and everything like that, you realized she wasn't trying to do nothing for you. She wasn't trying to show you nothing. For what? For what? You ain't gonna get no coochie for no woman, Cyrax. You might as well give it up, man. You're gonna be whacking off for the rest of your life on the internet to these females, whether some of them is real or not. Because I honestly think he's doing it intentionally, people. I think Cyrax is just doing this stuff on purpose, intentionally, for attention. That's what I think what he's doing. Because how you go from getting played by Cassandra and then she records you and makes you look stupid. She uploads video of you dancing, making a fool out of yourself, laughing behind your back, and then you go on from this. Like, come on, man. Clearly, he's doing this on purpose, people. I think he's doing this on purpose. And again, I'm not saying that we all should ignore this, but this should not come to no surprise right here. I mean, come on now. Guy's an idiot. I don't know what else to say about this goblin, people. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, though. I just want to just make a video on my thoughts about him getting busted again. I mean, it don't really come to no surprise to me. Anyway, y'all, peace.